You're listening to the voice of IWA Flip here on Interfed Radio. Welcome to Sounds of the Revolution. With me, as always, Commissioner Sean McAbee and Brandon
Hello.
Madden. Welcome.
What's up, guys?
Brandon. As I said, you sound like you had a long day today, brother, and are kicking your feet up, man. That what's up sounded like, yeah, relaxed.
Relax.
I love it, man. Shout out to all those IWA players out there that enjoy a nice cold one, man. Because oh yeah, it's our weekend and we gotta enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Now, for those of you guys that are catching this one, if you haven't already, make sure you tune in and catch our Goddesses of War Games preview show. Definitely one to check out.
Yep. Special guest Scott Anderson, commissioner of the UNL, was on the show with us.
Nice, yeah. That was fun getting another RWL manager on with us, and the Goddesses of War is our second pay-per-view this. Second pay-per-view. Wait a minute, I'm lost.
Yes. Yeah. Second this year because Dark Deeds was near the end of last year.
Aha.
So it's the second this year if you count the Saint Guillotina's Valentine Massacre too.
Yes, we had that the mini pay-per-view there. I said, and shout out to Commissioner McAbee for Commissioner Goldstien for putting that show together and surprising us all for Valentine's. Kudos to Gugliotina?
Saint Guillotina.
Gosh, dude. Yeah, I got to get it down one of these days. All right, cool. But this is our commissioner portion of the RWL. As you caught last cycle, we are splitting these shows up into segments just to allow us to cover all the commissioner stuff on one show, all the trash talk on another. Obviously, if you, as mentioned, our pay-per-view show covers all the angles, so make sure you catch that one for all the quote-unquote trash talk, angles that are going on in the Revolution Wrestling League. As far as commissioner stuff, we're going to be covering our two shows, Turmoil and Revolt.
And the tournaments.
And the tournaments that we got going on.
And champions.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I know. There's a lot to go over. Like I said, that's the beauty of the RWL. The cards are up. We got angles building up into the pay-per-view. We got a lot of activity on Facebook. We want more, so hopefully everybody can get on there, share your information on the hotline, tell us what angles you want to push forward. Take advantage of the tools that are made available to you, by the commissioner, because that's we have so many in play. Might as well take advantage of them. Now, Commissioner, where do you want to start? You want to
let's run down the champs.
Run down the champs. Yeah, I like it. Now, it's nice when this happens. Let me say, anytime you're because a lot of people are always like, dude, you're commissioner champion. She's not fighting anybody that's worthy, or you're commissioner champion. I don't know where she why should we even challenge her? Who the hell is she? And then bam, get that slap to the face and be like, huh? You were saying?
She's never been off the title page in her 8 cycles she's been through.
Man, and we've said it, man. Shout out Susie Moon. I think we said this was going to be the year of Susie Moon, and even though she's going through her blood moon phase right now, for those of you guys following along with the angles, she is our RWL champion. She is also our Revolt X champion. Left all the doubters behind. I mean, that just, shout out Susie Moon. Now, speaking of another, what we call, stars here, our Rebel champion this cycle, welcome back to the spotlight, Lady Fango.
Lady Fango, yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. It looks like that knee is fully recovered now and moving forward. She got the nice pay-per-view match versus Alexis, so that should be a fun one. Coming up this next cycle. Glow champion. Nice. The leader of the order, Miss
Yes.
Spitfire, Janet J. Briggs, doing it. Glow champion. Probably the out of all the female promotions, the one that as sad as it sounds, I think that's the only two wrestling leagues that I watched is Glow and frickin' WWE. Man, that was we were definitely not privileged here. And could you believe that they would show more Glow than WCW here in LA, bro? Or at least on my side of town.
Hey, the thing about the order too is Heather Zastempowski has been the more dominant member of the order as she's held titles the last 2 cycles. But Jeannie Briggs definitely took the Glow title this time, and she also had some trash talk in there too that you should check out.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Like I said,
the leader. Yeah.
Declared herself. Like, hey, you know what? Just in case you're wondering, here I am. Now, we've seen Alexis. We've seen Sky and the other Rose. Aurora has been pretty quiet, so it was nice to see her take the Fabulous Championship this cycle, And this.
Yeah, she's the one to watch out for.
Oh yeah, all them roses there. I'm telling you. Medusa champion, former IWA World Champion or female women's World Champion, Elsa Hurst.
Yeah, still kicking ass.
Oh yeah, Elsa Hurst doing it, man. And was her one loss to Susie, or who did she lose to this cycle?
I believe it's Susie. Yes.
Nice. Yeah. So, yeah, good stuff there. All right, here we go. Oh man, FT doing it this cycle. Our Widow's Peak champion from the Battle Royal, NRA's Elsa Frost. Nice. Yeah, those Fear and Torment.
She also, right? They've been doing very well, and she also won the Battle Royal, so she will get a chance at the Revolt X champion next cycle.
Yes.
Nice. I like it. Now, someone that's not new to this page, our Phoenix champion, Venus DeRose. Now,
have they get her groove back? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, have the other roses addressed Venus? Because I know we had a little.
No, they have not. No.
Interesting. I'm curious because I know we had that little crossover with the HRL where their roses thought. Yeah, where they thought they were the original roses and they got shut down real quick.
Yes.
But hey, I'm curious as to whether this Venus has any relation.
No, there's no relation because unless.
And our roses are definitely the better roses. No offense.
I mean, unless they got an African American rose in their family.
There you go.
I don't think they're related because Venus is African American.
Aha. There you go. Now, our Ivory champion, also from the Battle Royal, and also member of Fear and Torment, and already declared wearing a green mohawk to her pay-per-view match, Miss Izzy Crimson. And Izzy's another one that came on strong recently.
Yeah, she has some admirers in the Rebellion too.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I know they said you guys had mentioned that she got the offer early on to possibly make that move to the Rebellion.
Kind of off camera, but yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so she's sticking with the Fear and Torment girls, and it's paying off. Look, here's another one of our former national or IWA Women's National Champion Juju. Sticking on the front page, claiming the Young's Championship. Our sensational champion, as we mentioned before, is another one of the Order members, Heather Zastempowski. And I believe Heather has family members over in the IWAR, if I'm not mistaken.
She does. I'd seen that earlier today.
Yeah. So there are some lingering out throughout the entire association, man. And here we go.
Like that have to be related,
You're like, there's got to be a relation there. Like that's no secret there. Now, also from the Battle Royal, last cycle's national IWA Women's National Champion, Yes, no, or am I mistaken?
Yes, she was.
Misfortune?
Yep.
Yes, Misfortune. Nice. Uh-oh. Stratus champion? The bag lady herself, Slammerella?
Slammerella.
Yes.
Nice. Cool. Doing it. Now, I love the fact that we gave these titles names now, because now we're just gonna run them. And I said to see the two Ravens champions as Acid Rain and Venus, and like you said, talk about getting your groove back. Yeah,
Yep.
those are their
Yep.
those are the titles I'm familiar seeing them in. So congratulations, man, those two Ravens champions right there. And then our Siamese champions, you know, Gabby Wonder and Babs Capone. Like I said, they're looking for that 6-man title or that 6-man world, but yeah, I know they'll take a tag here and there.
Oh yeah, I would too.
Oh yeah. Come on, world, come on. So I'll even take a US. Like, come on. All right, now we got our Furies champion, our Furries champion, excuse me.
The Furies. Yeah.
Huh. Hmm. The
The
X-Men?
the X-Men. Yes. As
They
in
they
EX.
debut as an EX man, and on their
Not
debut
Professor
cycle,
Xavier's, man.
you
Right.
know, you know what? Now I definitely smell some shenanigans, bro. Because you come in on your debut cycle and you just run over the 6-man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send Kim Yu Fu or Kim Fu Yu over to get the verifications, or did they come with medical clearance? Or did they come with medical clearance? When did they
Yeah,
go with?
they're cleared. They're cleared.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it!
This is not Cyclops, Wolverine, and Jean Grey. That's for sure.
Nah, and this is not Gold Lust.
This is
So
not gold. Oh, nice, nice. Now, rounding up our champions, we have our Trinity champions, the Misfits, Misbehaving, Misleading, and Misfortune. Kudos to all our champions. Now, yeah, I know we mentioned them before, but I do want to mention our battle royal winner again was Edsel Frost, and as Brandon was mentioning, the battle royal winner, along with the winner of the Contender X match, get the shot at the Revolt X Championship. And speaking of Revolt X Championship, we had some controversy, some backstage.
yes, the Revolt X Championship is we got Goldstein and all the referees are looking it over all the footage and
Nice. Now,
see who
now, now
actually pinned
for
who's Susie Moon or Elsa Hurst.
now for our audience listeners that obviously we're in character, we're this and that, but you know what happened behind scenes and not in character. I mean, let's tell them like it is that hey, Commissioner Goldstein is a new commissioner. Sean, whose character that is still under the 2-year mark as commissioner. So there's some scenarios that come out behind the scenes with the numbers game that we do play that sometimes you have to kind of work out and work on the fly. And this is
Yes.
one of those cycles. We had a tie. So
Yes. They both had
so
498s. So I'm waiting to get a confirmation who had a better play flow.
nice, nice. So yeah, so that's behind the scenes stuff, guys. So just know that hey, as a commissioner, those are options that you are going to have to encounter. Sometimes or scenarios that you are going to have to encounter. So
So both of their shoulders were pinned to the mat for the count of 2, and as the 3 count comes down, one of them raises their shoulder. We just don't know who yet.
nice, I love it. I love it. So keep your ears or keep your eyes to the Facebook group. More info as details unfold. Wednesday Night Turmoil 34. We had dun, 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 first one on that slate. We had nice. You did it here too. You went right for them, huh?
Yes.
Michelle Tyson, Insane Marty versus Insane Mary Todd. Excuse me.
Lincoln. Yes. And we had Michelle Tyson. Those extra male genes are, there's you still have the male genes.
Yeah.
You don't have the dangly bits. A little extra strength there.
Yeah, just because you dye the jeans pink doesn't mean,
Yes.
no. Oh, nice. So shout out to Michelle Tyson making a new name for her new self here in the Wednesday Night Turmoil. Now,
Yes.
here we go. We have the Bellatrix twins, the Warrior twins, who
Yes.
The midgets.
the midgets who started some. We heard last trash talk. They went, came and
Broke Izzy's nose. Yeah.
we had to give them I guess a time to give them some time to shine on Turmoil. Even though they don't got they got a little shine, little shine,
A
little
little
shine,
shine. They got
little
some
shine.
shiners. Because
They got some.
Izzy and Ethel just took him out.
Oh, oh man, poor girls. You know what? I mean, dude, that's again, the Bellatrix, they've been here for a while. All of a sudden they see a new faction like Fear and Torment. Maybe they want to try and make a name for themselves. They attack them. So, hey, Commissioner Goldstein, hey, you know what? Cool, awesome. You want to make a name for yourself? I'll show you the real way to make a name for yourself. Here you go. This is Wednesday Night Turmoil. Come and get some.
Yep.
And they came up a little short. Ah.
Yes.
Oh. Oh man. Now, here we go. Speaking of someone trying to make a name for themselves, I know the Bags have, kind of spluttered this cycle. We didn't see too much from them, but Slammerella going up against, is this the Order's Double G, Glenda Gilbert?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. And
Somebody kind of new here, so
yeah, I mean both of them still, kind of new, still trying to make a name for yourself. Someone like Double G, you catch my attention right away. Like it's too close to Double D. So if I'm thinking Double G's, I'm like,
yeah.
wow, you're gonna have some major back problems, major back.
Yeah, and that they helped with the 1-2-3 against Slammerella. So
Oh no, not oh poor Slammerella. She I thought she was gonna build up some momentum heading into a pay-per-view match versus the Beautiful People, but I guess Double G got him. Or
yeah,
Slammerella.
it's that unknown factor, somebody new coming in.
Yeah. Now this match is one that every cycle, Sean, you nail it, bro. Like just getting the right kind of competition into this match is
And I actually
critical.
made it a triple threat too.
Yeah, and it's critical to the Revolt X, because the Revolt X revolves around this match, and to me it's one of those things that it's like if you don't pick the cream of the crop, that Revolt X champion, like I said, people are going to start like, oh well, who is he fighting? Well, that champion is fighting the best of the best. I mean, and you got Vlada,
Which
former,
was the IWA US champion.
yeah, about to, yeah,
Yep.
you got Miss Fortune herself, who's been
He's
here, and you got last cycle's league champ. I mean,
exactly.
3 champions all in one match. Like, can't ask for anything more. You really can't. And drum roll.
Winter Gore. She showed that she's still that.
Ooh.
She knows a little extra stuff, that get her through the matches,
Yeah, she does. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. No, you know what? Winter. Shout out to Scott Anderson. Like I said, I don't know how or what strategy he uses. I know he's not using charts like I am. Oh man. So we had our Winter's gonna get a shot. So next cycle's Revolt X championship match is gonna be between Winter,
Elsa Frost,
and
and
to be determined. Let's just say it
yes,
like
to be
nice.
determined, Susie or Elsa, so
or Susie,
both,
or like I said,
mm-hmm.
Behind the scenes stuff. So awesome.
Yes, exactly.
Now, here we go. Now, forgive me, Professor Kim Fu Yu. Would you like to go over Oh man.
Well, you know what? Unfortunately, I can't go over too much of it because of the fact that we're still waiting on the Revolt X champion to be
Ah,
determined, and that's going to determine points whether if
yes.
Susie wins, she's going to retain the title and get extra points.
I
You
like it.
know,
Now, and just so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go over the current top 10, even though I know we
Yep.
covered it on last show, but just to kind of give everybody the current top 10. And again, this does not include this cycle that we're covering.
Nope.
I can tell you this, that the top three, which probably won't affect anything, but I believe the top three are going to be Elsa Hurst, Winter Gore, and Susie Moon. It just depends on what order they're
But
going to be in.
Okay, perfect. And that's you know what we'll leave it at that for now. Wait for
Yeah,
the
you
next
know what?
bulletin.
Check out the Facebook page. I will
Good
post on
plug.
that in the
Good
next
plug.
couple days. Yes, in the next couple
Right.
days.
Now, for anybody looking for the RWL Facebook page, let's go ahead and give the Facebook page a plug. It is the all new Revolution Wrestling. Look it up on our Facebook groups. Feel free to reach out to one of us if in case you're listening to this show and want access to it. Come and get some. Monday Night Revolt number 34. And Sean, I will say this, brother. I know you've been doing this now. Man, the graphics just get better and better, brother. Congrats. Like I mean,
yeah, I try
yeah,
to play with these graphics here and there and update them. And
yeah. No, like I said, man, those covers are beautiful. I said, just everything is yeah. I said, I'm digging it. Now, Revolt 34. I know we talked about the Revolution or the Revolt X match already.
yes,
Uh,
so we could bypass that one.
Yeah, Fatty Boom Boom. That's a little shout out to Fatty Boom Boom Batali there. Like I said, watch out because if you're not careful, you end up smacked in the face. Smacked in the face.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now this last revolt, she went up against Spitfire, Janie Briggs, the leader of the Order.
Yeah, Spitfire took her out.
What?
Yeah.
No, not Fatty
Oh,
Boom Boom. So now like we said, Fatty Boom Boom's coming. Like I said, she was former wrestler here in the RWL. She's making her way back. So come and get some Fatty. Like I said,
Yep.
if you want the right attention, make sure you reach out to Commissioner Goldstein. He'll lead you the right way to get the right points so that you get a shot at the real elite RWL title, the only elite women's title in the IWA.
yep.
Yep. The only women's league where you will get an actual championship belt at the end of the year.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you don't want to miss out. Like I said, if you're going to be active, reach out to us. We'll help you get the right points so that you can participate with the best of the best. Now, here's another new character. Like we mentioned, a lot of people come and go. Phenomenal Alexa Style is another one that obviously she's in a lot of different leagues. She came in kind of trying tested the waters. Now you pitted her up against Sexy Savannah Ray. And Sexy
Yeah.
Savannah, is that a member of the Beautiful People?
Yes.
Nice. And how did that one go down?
She took it. And then after that, we haven't seen Alexa Styles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of bolted. Heard that she retired, but unless she's on a little sabbatical.
Okay. Yeah, no, like I said, I mean, I know she signed. She's one of these independent wrestlers, so she goes from league to league, from association
Yeah,
to association. So, I definitely enjoy that, about you, Sean, is that, when a manager comes, hey, you know what, regardless of how much trash talk, regardless of how many matches, regardless of how many wins, the opportunity is given.
definitely. I like to let them see like they're at home.
Yeah.
Show them the love,
And let them get their bumps and bruises. It's like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
you come to fight. We'll let you fight on our stage. Hey, we're not gonna like Brandon said, we don't discriminate here. So the stage is open. If whether you want to take advantage of this stage or not, that's the real question. This stage is open. And speaking of two people that are taking advantage of this stage, the deviant Erica Rockwell has from the start taken advantage, and Heather Zestempowski has come on strong these last two cycles, winning
Oh,
regional
yeah.
championships in each one of them. And how did that one go out?
Zastempowski took out the Deviant.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
That's a
Okay.
huge upset right there.
big
Yeah,
time, yeah.
yeah. The
Making a
order
name for herself.
that's exactly The order is definitely trying to hey, they went after the right people, and yeah. So now we did mention our Revolt X championship is still going through technical review or
Yes.
commissioner review, but um, the other one we're tracking right now, or the other championship that we're tracking, is our Facebook profile tournament, which is going to determine our Facebook champion.
Yes.
Now, here we go. Looks like, as I'm looking through this, it looks like you had the results for the 33 one listed.
Yep, these are the results.
Nice.
So now if you want to go further down, we can see who the next matches are.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. So we had, looks like we had Lady Van Gogh versus the Hellion
The
Roxanne
Hellion.
O'Connor.
Yes, and Fango took out the Hellion.
Ah, that knee is healthy. Now I
Yes.
know it. Yeah, and then next up we had Gabby Wonder versus
Versus
Aya
I.
Rathmore.
And that's another one that just happens to be a technical right there. We're
Okay,
waiting.
so we're still on the to be determined
Yes, for
on
that.
that one. Okay, next up we had Fabulous Lucifer going up against Winter Gore.
Yes, Winter Gore
Oh yeah,
advance.
oh Winter took the lead last cycle, so yeah she was on fire.
Well, this is a close one, that match.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
real
then
close.
next next on this one we had the Russian Nightmare Vlada going up against Heather Zastempowski.
Zastempowski. There's another close one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
South the Z's, huh? And she's not
Yeah.
sleeping. And she's not sleeping.
Oh, not sleeping at all.
Nice, nice. Yeah, so that sets up some great matchups. I mean, I know we still got one to be
Yes.
determined. Like I said, this is a group, a good core, that signed up for this tournament. So I'm curious to see how this one comes out. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be wrong, but I thought this was going to be a double elimination.
No.
Okay,
Nope.
stand corrected. Okay, cool. So we're waiting on
Take
that
a
champion.
loss, you're out. Yeah.
Nice. Um, Now, as we mentioned, we do have our pay-per-view coming up. Make sure you catch that pay-per-view show. Kind of goes over all the angles that we got building up to that pay-per-view. But in terms of the RWL, if you're not there yet, look into the match deal that it has available there for the RWL. Obviously, if you're listening to this, if you like what we're doing here, want to recommend the Yellow Jacket League in the Iron, also commissioned by Sean. Also has a secured match deal as well.
Which
And
starts in cycle 15.
nice.
But
So
there's also the IWA only let me keep it if we get 6 or more cards. We get 6 or more cards, then that match deal sticks.
yeah,
So
so if you are in the Iron and you're looking for commissioner based league there in the Iron, go ahead and I will plug this part as well. It is an 18 and over league, so if you're not 18 and over, if you are quote unquote sensitive or or if you don't enjoy some of the over the top stuff, just be careful. Be careful. Oh man, but again, RWL cards are up, pay-per-views on the on track and setting to erupt in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you keep tuned in. Sean, Brandon, is there anything else we want to plug or anything else we want to bring up on this one?
I don't have anything. What are you, Brandon?
No, just keep watching the Facebook page.
Yes.
Oh yeah, keep tabs on that Facebook page. Again, if you haven't, and I think I got to remind myself more often than everybody out there because I said I got to find some new Facebook IWA time. It's kind of hard to do it with a customer in front of you at work.
Yeah.
And Facebook, if you are listening, fix your Facebook app. It sucks, or maybe it's just my cheap, Android version. But oh well, it's just no bueno. But again, you've been listening to Sounds of the Revolution with Madden and Maccabee and myself, IWA Flip. Till next time, you guys take care.